Hello everyone, my name is Meh, and this is a game called Emberward. This is actually the demo. The full release should be coming out in a few months maybe. Yeah, this is a tower defense game where you use Tetris blocks to create the paths and the places where you can actually place your towers. I have played this quite a bit and I'm just here to show it off. So let's jump into a new game. So there's 3 difficulties. There's casual, where you relax, build your maze, and crush some monsters. There's normal, where a journey with some challenges, plan your strategies carefully. And then there's heroic, which you really need to build a good maze. And this one is unlocked after defeating the boss in normal mode. As you can see, I've already beaten all of them. You can see the crown shows when you beat them, it'll show up here. We'll just play casual, just to jump in, show the game off real quick. Yeah, I haven't been super addicted to this. As you can see, I have a lot of experience. So there's been a few updates to this game, which have been super good. So you can see there's different paths here, and each path has a difficulty to it, and it gives you an extra piece. So we can see that we get the L block, the line block, the L block, and then a plus block. These get added to your hand, and you can see your hand by... Oh, actually, I'd have to choose it first, but you can see it down here in the backpack. And then the towers that you get will show up in the tower loadout. And talents is... Actually, should I restart this from the beginning? Yeah, we'll start at the very beginning. So we will start off with nothing in the talent tree, but you get experience by playing through the levels, and then you can upgrade your towers or your base by using the experience points and just buying everything. But we'll play through this first one with no enhancements at all. So the first thing you do is you head to the academy, and you'll see 3 different builds that you can use. So we have basic tower, which has no element. It does 2 damage, has an attack range of 5 and a fire rate of 1.5. Dart tower is poison. Oh, also it costs 10 coins. You can see in the corner here and also in the description. We have the dart tower, which is poison, does 5 damage, attack range of 4 and a fire rate of 2 per second. Then the icicle tower is obviously ice, does 1 damage, has attack range of 5, has a fire rate of 6 per second. And we have the cannon tower, which does an area damage. There's no element. It has a range of 6, but a fire rate of 0.5 per second. We have the drone tower, which is electric, does 2 damage, an attack range of 5, and then a fire rate of 2.5. Dice tower, which this one is, when you place it down, it'll roll a dice, or it will roll a die, and the number that it rolls will be the amount of damage that it has. So say it rolls a 5, it'll do 5 damage instead of 1. And then if you do 6, it'll do 6. So it just depends on the roll. It's just a luck of the dice, or however you want to call it. It has attack range of 4 and then a fire rate of 1.5. So there's also the scrap tower, which is the cheapest tower. Has no element, does 1 damage, attack range of 5, and then a fire rate of 2. You have the lightning tower, which is electric, and this one does a chain attack, where it'll do 5 damage to 5 targets in a line. It has an attack range of 4 and a fire rate of 0.5, and then we've already seen the dice tower. And then you have all the different blocks that you can choose from. So here's like your standard set of Tetris blocks, or tetrominos, in these 2. But then in this one we have some new and fun blocks. So there's like a T block here with an extra part on the top. We have a single block. We have a big corner block. We have a 5 long piece, a short corner block, and then this little like diagonal block, and then the plus block. For this round, I really like the drone tower. It's honestly a little broken, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. So next we get to choose one of these abilities. So we can recover 3 points for the fire source when passing a level. So instead of like there being a base, you have like a fire source, and that's what you have to protect. So this one we can regain some health. Craftsman's Lucky Charm. When choosing a tower after passing a level, there will be an additional option. I can't remember quite what this was. I think if you get a tower, you also can get like a block or some kind of enhancement. Ice Storm. When you kill a monster affected by the chill effect, the frozen energy spreads and slows down monsters nearby. Explosive Demolition. When you sell a tower during battle, you don't receive any gold. Instead, it creates an explosion that deals damage to surrounding monsters, equal to 5 times the selling price of the gold. So you can change your maze, add towers throughout the game, or like throughout the round. However, if you place, there's a building phase and then there's the round. You can place and pick up blocks during the building phase. If you place a block during the round, you can't pick it back up. Once you go into the round, all those blocks are locked. You can place and sell towers during both the building and during the round. So Frost Poison. Your poison effects also cause chill effect. I think we'll try Lucky Charm, or Craftsman's Lucky Charm. And so the different difficulties that I was talking about is this one. So this is a corrupted battle. I'm gonna take this route to it because I want to show it off, but the corrupted battles have it'll have red squares on the ground that you can't place objects on, and it just makes building your maze a lot more difficult. But let's get into the first battle first. So we see this grid that we have. There's also these boost tiles. There is an attack boost and a range boost. So what you need to do is you need to have your tower on one of those, but we can see that we can't just place stuff on the ground. We can place stuff on this box. We can't place on these logs. So what we have to do is actually place our pieces down. So we could just do maybe something like right here and right here. So if you want to pick the block back up during the building phase, you would just hold it down, and then you can place it back if you wanted, or just change where you put it. I want to start building up this side as well. So with this map, what I like to do is funnel everyone into a single line, and then I'll try to curl it into like a zigzag throughout the back. So this fire source is what you're trying to protect. We have 20 health right now, and we start off with 50 coins. So what I'm gonna do is place a couple of these drone towers down. You can hold shift to build multiples. If you don't, you'll have to go back and pick it up again. And you can use the numpad to just quickly choose between them. But yeah, I'll probably put down one more. Put down this bomb tower here, or cannon tower, and then you can spend coins to draw more blocks. But the early game is really not difficult, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. You can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out, and then you can right click or left click to drag the screen. And you have monsters spawning from these portals here, and the red lines will show you where they are actually coming from for this round. So that one, the first round, they were all coming from the left. This round, they're coming from both the left and the right. So we kind of have to pay attention to that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And let's try to build out something like that. And then we'll put another drone here. Maybe put a couple dice towers in just so you can see how they work. So when I put this down, it's gonna roll a die, and we get lucky, we get a 6. So that's gonna do 6 damage now. This is gonna do 1 damage, unfortunate. But here we'll see monsters will be coming from both sides. You can build your maze out of this boundary as well, which can be very useful in other maps. This map I've never really had trouble with, especially on casual. So let's do this. I want to do this, or do I want to do something else? Maybe I'll do... No, I think I do want to do that. I will do this, and then roll them back up here. And then maybe I'll do this. I'm gonna do one to try and get this to work like I want it to. So what I want to do eventually is to bring these guys this way and then back over there. So I would need a single block, or a single wide, most likely. I should pull one more. Okay, we could do this. Kind of just like plan out how we're going. Okay, so this is perfect. So we could use an L block there. I'm gonna put another cannon tower here. And I don't really need it here because it's not getting over there yet. So we'll put some drones right there. So we have, we're on wave 3 of 6. Depending on the difficulty, the waves will get harder and longer. Like there'll be more waves. The early game is just super simple. Okay, so let's see. Do we get the right block? We don't get the right block, but we can figure it out from here, I think. Let's see, if we place here, we won't get that boost block, but I think it's fine. How do I want to do this? Maybe do that. That. I'm not a huge fan of that right now. Maybe we'll do it another way. Let's see here. I do prefer having this block, and then we can do this block there. We can get both of these to work. We have plenty of money, so I'm just gonna roll for some better pieces. So here we finished my zigzag that I was trying to do. Another thing that I like to do is place blocks around the fire source, so they have to, like, since they're coming from this side, I'll block off this whole part, so they have to walk all the way around to get into the fire source. It just gives you more time to do damage. And we'll just get started. I'll show you. This is what happens when you place towers in the middle of the round. So it just places like normal. And this one, so you can see the boost. It shows you the range boost that it gives you, which is really nice. And then I'll hold one of these pieces later and show you what happens when you put them in during the round. Right now I'll show you what I mean by you can build outside of the play area. So here, if I want to keep funneling them into a direction, then I could do this. So let's just do that. And then we could just keep... Oh, why is that blocked? For some reason this is blocked, but this is... Oh, there might be something. No, there's nothing right there. That's weird. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so we can build outside of this play area. It can help you increase the length of your maze. So one thing is you don't want all your enemies attacking at the same time. So it is a good idea to make one path. Like if you have enemies coming from different directions and you're trying to funnel them into one path, it's a good plan to try and push them from one path so that it takes longer, so that you're not hitting double the amount of enemies at the same time. So here I'm just going to keep pushing them out this way, just so it'll take a little bit longer. Why does that not work? That's interesting. Anyway, we have plenty of money, so I'm not too worried. Let's just put a bunch of dice towers down here. And then I'll hold one to show you what happens when you place a tower in the middle of the battle. So you see how the colors change, and that's to indicate that they are stuck in position. So actually, I might need to worry a little bit more about this big guy. So these big guys will have a little ability. They'll smash, and then the towers will become inoperable for a few seconds. Oh, I was too focused on the big guy. Okay, I'll place a block down in the next round. So this is what I mean by putting blocks down around the tower. So you can do this. Kind of just help yourself. Now they have to take a longer journey around the tower, or around the fire source. See, like that. So now they gotta walk all the way around here, and I'm gonna place all of my drones over here, just in case. And we'll hold a piece. So if I put this down, say right here, or not, find a place to put this. Put this down right here. Then you'll see the monsters will have to guide their way, or find their way around it. But now I can't pick it up. Now I can't pick this piece up. So hopefully the sound isn't too loud. Let's see if I can turn it down, actually. I should have probably checked it. Well, let's turn the audio down a little bit. Get down to 25 maybe. Realized I didn't even test the audio yet. Yeah, that was final wave. We get through it. Nice and easy. So we get a new card, we get some experience, and we get some gems. These gems are going to be used in the shops that we could find a path to later on. After every round, you also get to choose a new tower. So we've seen the lightning and the icicle tower. There are also 2x2 towers that take up 2x2 blocks. So it takes up 4 blocks. There's this missile tower, which is electric. It does 3 damage to 10 targets, so it shoots 10 missiles out. It has a range of 15, but it shoots 0.33 per second. So essentially, it's shooting 1 every 3 seconds, I think. And then the snowball tower, it does an area damage. It throws a snowball out. It does 20 damage, a range of 12, and then it also has a fire rate of 0.33. I love the snowball tower, and the missile tower is actually pretty good. The missile tower is good because it's cheaper than most of the 2x2s, and it does quite a bit of damage. But I will take the snowball tower. And then we're going to go into the corrupted battle. So here's talents. Oh yeah, so the experience is so you can unlock stuff. It wants me to do it, so I'll do this one. And then I'm not going to do these just because we don't really need to. But that's how you would level stuff up, is going into the talents. And then you can read through all of them. So now if we look at the backpack, we have our different blocks. And our tower loadout is here. So this is totally just preference, but I like putting the most expensive ones on the right. And the cheapest ones on the left. Really no reason to it. It doesn't change anything. I'm just weird like that. So we're gonna jump into the corrupted battle, and I'll show you what I mean by having places where you can't place stuff. So these red skulls are corrupted tiles. so I can't place anything on these tiles. So I need to navigate my maze, or build my maze out so that I can negotiate around these what is it, corrupted tiles. So this map is interesting. You have already kind of a serpentine going, but there is a gap. So first thing that I always do on this map is close this gap, so that they have to be going around it. And then the very next thing I do is try to increase this back and forth. But I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do that since we're on a corrupted one. I might have to do something like this. Let's do this, and then we can do that. So we're out of tiles, and I don't really want to spend money, so we'll just get started. I'm going to do 3 drones right here. So these 2x2 towers, you have to have a 2x2 space to put them down on. So that's something you also need to plan on when you start doing these. You can also speed up and slow down the rounds. I find that the normal speed is just way too slow, so I always have it on fast forward. But let's just keep moving here. So just kind of keeping the path going. We can do that, and then we can start pushing them back through here with that guy. I'm gonna try to set up a 2x2, maybe right here to place, or right here. That might be a good idea. Yeah, we can do 2x2 right here, or actually let's push it over one just in case we need the room. So I'm gonna place the snowball tower right here because it gives a range boost also. But that'll be once we get the money for it. I think just to make sure we make it out of this round, I'm gonna put some dice towers down. And we get 2 that are 1. So this is the slow speed. I find this to just be unbearably slow, so I always have it on fast forward. So these are the portals that they're coming out of. And you can't just block the portals. They need to have some way to get around. So like, say I try to block it off way up here, I can't actually do that. Like there needs to be some 1 block gap for them to walk through. So we have enough for the snowball tower. We'll just do that. That's gonna cover most of the map. And let's see if we can keep pushing them around here. I need to do this. Not the most efficient maze. Actually, I think we're good enough with that. The casual one isn't really difficult. Do that just to extend the length of that one there, and then we can start building out here. I like to have them turn this corner so that I can hit these boost tiles. I'm gonna hold that for now, actually. We might not even need it. The snowball tower does a lot of damage to a large area, which is really fun and makes crowd control a lot easier. So we get that one. Now we're gonna start wave 4 soon. So let's just do some cleanup back here. That, can do that, and then I'll start navigating them around that way. I'll even put some bomb towers, maybe around here, and then on this corner, and just back here just in case. want to get another square block to put right there, just so these dice towers actually have a good shot at it reaching them. We don't get it, but this will work. So now they got a route closer to the dice towers, and I just want to spam the dice towers here, just because we can. And here we want to push them this way. And wow, we got a lot of 1s and 2s in that spam. But yeah, we're in the final wave. I'm not too worried. There's a few big monsters, but shouldn't have too much trouble with it. That big spider, when you kill it, it'll break into, I believe, 4 smaller spiders, so that does get a little hard to deal with, especially if you kill it very close to your fire source. But this one we have no trouble with. Still haven't taken any damage, which is nice. So we get the plus card, or the plus blocks. Now we get a new tower. We looked at the basic tower and the icicle tower. So the poison tower is the only 1x3 tower. So you need to have a 1x3 line where the block in the middle is empty so that the enemies can walk under it, and it's just dropping poison onto the path so that the enemies just walk through the poison and then take damage. And then sniper tower is a fire element. It does 80 damage with 15 range, and it has an attack range, or a fire rate of 0.25 per second. I kind of like the poison tower. I've found that the poison damage doesn't do that much in the higher level, or the higher difficulties, but it is still fun to spam a bunch of poison towers in a narrow passageway. So we'll go ahead and do that. And here's the reward. We have flash freeze device. In each level, the first time your fire source takes damage, freeze all enemies for 5 seconds. Ember Guardian, your fire source will be surrounded by 4 buff tiles with random effects. And time saving device. The preparation time between each wave is halved. For each 10 seconds remaining on the countdown timer at the start of the battle, you earn 1 gold coin. I always take Ember Guardian just because I like putting that ring around the fire source, so I can just encompass those boost tiles also. So we only have 1 path. We can do talents, but again, I'm not gonna do those for this episode. So the altar is something that was added in the one of the more recent updates. I still haven't actually played with the altar. So we'll probably go to that one after this one. Okay, so this is a fun map. It goes all the way up to here, but I usually just play in this spot. I'll let the enemies come down here, and I'll just do something like this. Block them off so they have to walk around. I'm gonna actually grab one more. Yeah, we get the block that I was looking for. Oh no, oh, we need the other direction. I guess this is fine. Actually, I wonder, could I just do this? Yeah, we'll do this. And oh wait, would that work? There, it does work there. And then I can squeeze you in there. They have to go around here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them around this part, so they have to come in through here, and I'll block off this thing. And then we can just do... We'll worry about the poison tower later. I forgot to move all the towers around, but that's fine. Actually, we'll do the bomb tower. And then I like putting the drones close to the fire source because it does have a decent range. So as you can see, they take a long time to come down here. But I think it's worth it because I'd rather build close to my fire source and make sure that it's completely solid. Okay, let's see here. So we want to block this off so that they have to walk all the way around. And then we can do... Perfect. We can do that, so they have to walk all the way around. And so what we could do now is we could send them completely around the outside by blocking off the edges here, the like broken parts. Or we could try to zigzag them in between everything. I think it'd be easier to just stay inside here, just so I can get some of the poison towers down. This would work here, and I can get one poison tower down. How do I want to do this? So after the first round, or after you do the first round, there is a time limit between the waves. When you're doing the initial building, there is no time limit. So I actually want to do this. So maybe we force them down that route for now, because then I can get some poison towers down. I'm gonna replace this with a snowball tower when I have the money. So what's broken about the drones is it has a range, but it's not actually the actual range. The actual range of the tower is much bigger than what is shown. All right, so we can afford... So here you can sell the towers. You can also change the target, like highest, lowest HP, farthest, most progress. You will be able to upgrade them once the full release comes out, but we're gonna go ahead and sell this for a snowball tower. We are going to put the new cannon tower down there. Let's see how we can negotiate this little tunnel here. So maybe we just do... We take them back around, maybe? Something like this. Oh, that's right. I would have to block them off here. No, it's still longer. Let's see what we got here. Maybe this will work. No, they'll still want to go around. Okay, I mean, that's fine. So this time we have 7 waves to do. So the difficulty's going up a little bit. Go ahead and put some more poison towers down. Okay, let's see here. Do a couple more. And I think we can finally block this off. So now they're forced to come down this route that I've made for them. So this can work. We can do... I'd rather have a snowball tower, I think, down there. Let's actually do this guy here. We'll put another snowball tower down there. And then let's do this. They come out here, back around, then do that. I'm just kind of filling in spaces that need it. Okay, cool. We get the 4 block, the square block. How do I want to take this one in? Get that guy there. We'll do another bomb tower. I want a bomb tower here. And maybe do something like, let's take 1 block. It's not the block I want. Let me just do that for now. That should be fine, and then I can do another bomb tower there. Don't have enough for the snowball tower down here yet. You can just put some dice towers down though. One more little poison tower down. Actually, I should put the poison tower down here also, just because we can. I don't think they're gonna get this far, but just in case. Now we get some attack bonus on that one. So just 2 more waves left. And here we go. Now we can force them to go down this way. And maybe do... Oh, no, it's not gonna work. Can't put these on here yet, no. Maybe we push it out 1 more so we could put a line of poison towers down. So, like, say we do this. Like that, then we can put a line of poison towers down here. So that's not control or shift. There we go. Again, I don't think they'll make it that far, but we have it if we need. Put some more dice towers down. A handful of spots for drones also. We'll do 1 snowball tower here. Go ahead and start. This shouldn't be too bad. we're dealing with it pretty easily. Alright, and that's another battle done. So we get the Z block and some experience and gems. Dart Tower, Basic Tower, Missile Tower, Icicle Tower. I think we'll do Missile Tower. If you can build up some money early on, getting the 2x2 tower, or like the larger towers, can be a lot easier because you're not spending money on like the smaller towers. All right, let's check out this altar. Oh, okay. So present offerings, receive the altar's blessing. Recover 5 health points. I haven't lost any. That would be 25 gems. Receive a relic. When the fire source is attacked and its HP reaches 0, consume all your ember stones. Oh, they're ember stones. That's what these are called. These guys, ember stones. And heal 1 HP for every 10 ember stones. After triggering, this relic will be destroyed. We don't really need that. Purify, remove a card from your backpack. So this is useful if you just have way too many, like, if you have too many blocks that you don't want to use. So like we have double of this Z block. So I could get rid of one of those. I might end up doing that. So increase maximum health points by 5. Again, we really aren't struggling with that right now, so I'll just try this one. We'll get rid of one of these. And then we can move on. So we got this one. We got 2 more battles before the boss. So the shop is where you could buy new towers or blocks. And I think it also gives some abilities here. But we'll run through this one. So this is a difficult map. You have 4 paths and a lot of different spawners going off. So what I try to do here is I either try to funnel everyone into one of these openings, or I'll cut the map in half. So like I'll have this side go into this opening, this one go into this opening, and then these 2 going into this opening. Or I'll just block this one off and just have these 3 going into this opening or that opening. It depends on kind of where the boost tiles are. Typically, since there's 2 on this side, I'll block this one off just because it is closer also. So it gives them a little bit more time to take damage. I think I want to funnel everything into one this time. So I'm going to block off these 2 openings and then have every enemy come down through here. So let's see how we can get that started. Let's see here. Block that off there. Block. Block that off this way. And then I'm going to block this direction. So what we want to do is... Oh, we don't have enough money. I forgot that with the talents, you get more starting money. So normally I would do this design with the missile tower. Because then the missile tower or the fire tower are actually really good by soloing the first round. So let's see what we can do instead. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is a range tile. So maybe we do bomb tower here for now. And then we do some drone towers around here. Oh, and then we start. This should get us through the first round. So the whole point of this design is that each of the paths should take a different amount of time. So we should be hitting the enemies at the choke point at different times. I'm actually gonna put this here. I want to put that there. If I put this here, we could get a 2x2 snow block or snow tower here. That's not the most optimal position. I'd much rather have... we do this. We need an L block here, or a J block. And then I can put this here to get a 2x2. Let's do the snowball tower here. We're going to... so this bottom path isn't going to be spawning this round. I'm going to focus on these two, so this top path isn't spawning either. So I'm going to focus on extending this path just a little bit. I think I will take this one. I'll put this one here. Alright, we have 0 money. This is a little bit more difficult. Oh, we do lose a couple of hit points. Did not extend this path enough, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and sell you again. We'll put the missile tower down. We don't get the block that I'm looking for. Yeah, that's too much to spend right now. So I need to figure out a better way to keep these getting damaged. I do that. I do that just to slow these down a little bit so that they still get attacked. That is fine. And then these guys, I can send them around that way. One, 2, 3. I'll do a bomb tower here. Actually, no. That was a bad idea. Let's do this. That. Now we need to start extending this route a little bit. We'll do that. We will do that. I do want one more tile. I don't like this tile. We can do that. And once we get money, I'm gonna put some towers down here. This level requires a bit more micro management. We're gonna do a snowball tower down here with the boost. We're gonna do, once I have money, I'm gonna do a missile tower down here. Do that so we can get some some boosts on that. And then just to prepare for later, we're gonna do this. Just gives them a little bit more time. Maybe we do this. I want this missile tower down as soon as possible. And then I want to add one block here or something. That's actually pretty good. And then we'll sell you to add a missile tower here. And then we can add a couple poisons here. Here. And let's see if I can get the... Oh, that's the opposite block. Can I can't do that one. I think that's fine. I want to do this. Do that. Okay, we get the block that I was looking for a long time ago. I'm actually going to sell that to get... I think I want the missile tower here, and then the snowball... Oh, does that not fit? There we go. And then... I guess just preparing for the final round. Just lengthen that path a touch. Add some bomb towers. Add some drone towers. Yeah, now we're looking fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, the final wave isn't even coming from the bottom, or from the top. That's surprising. Do that, and then just spam some drone towers because they're OP. Everything is looking good so far. Yeah, I'm liking it. Not too, nothing getting too close. And we finish it. Good job. We get the L block and some experience and... Ooh, this is a new tower actually. I haven't seen this one. It has been a while since I played, so this is a giant dice tower. We are gonna take it. Wonder if it's like a D20 or something. Tower loadout. I just want to do that because I like to. And we'll jump in. Ooh, this map. This map is hard. Feeling like the number you rolled determines the attack. Oh, so it is a D20. Cool. I see the 20 there. So this map is weird. You have two paths here, one down here, one over here. and then there's the center crossroads or intersection that they come into. What I like to do is try to snake them around this center part at least a couple of times. Like go here, and then through, and then there are blocks around the fire source. So I want to do that and that at the very least. And then we can do maybe this and that. We do that because I want to hit all of these boost tiles. We go around here. That should be fine for now. And then do a bomb tower here. This is one of the few maps that takes a lot of planning for me, just because it is a small area that you have down here. Okay, cool. We actually get the blocks that I was looking for. So I think we want to do this. To send them along this path. What? Okay, there we go. And then we turn them back up. And then that's the perfect block there. And then we just need a block to stop that one from connecting. You know what? I want a big tower down here, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, we could do this actually, that'll work. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do this? Could add a long block here to get the 2x2s. I just really want to get the dice tower down. Do this guy, just to make sure we're safe. And then this bottom path, or the right path, whatever you want to call it, is already longer than the left one. So I'll try to, typically I'll make it even longer down here. Okay, perfect. So we get this guy. We can put down this giant dice. Maybe I want to put it here. I think I want missile tower here. So we'll do that one there. Actually, I do want this one here. Or another drone tower. Do that, I guess. It's not really doing much. Maybe that. That might do something. That might do a little bit. Try to get the... no. I want the key block here. So we'll just do what I was mentioning. I'll slow these guys down a little bit down here, just to make sure that they're taking extra long, so that we don't have both of them coming in at the same time. Wow, I got a 13 on that. I didn't even realize. That is such a cool tower. I really like this giant dice tower. Yes, okay, we get the T block. We can put two 2x2s down there, so we can put the rocket one in the middle with the bigger range, and then I'll put the snowball tower right there. And then we can just continue making this path longer for them. Oh wow, there's actually reach over there. Again, I told you these drones are broken. Dang, this is a really cool tower. Alright, I'm a little scared. We can get the snowball tower down. Hopefully be a little bit better. Do this. That reach? Not quite. That doesn't reach. Well, this would reach, technically. And we want to do just a bit more zigzagging. You do this, and then do that. I want another one of these dice towers. I want another one of these dice towers that isn't a 5. 13. We can do one more. Okay. Pushing my luck. Can we please get a better number? 10? Alright, I'm gonna lose this round because of it. 5? Man, I have the worst luck. Alright, we need to just put this down. 19, that's great. Perfect. I'll put some smaller dice towers down here. One more round. I was about to just start it. Yeah, those are fine down there. What else do I want? I don't really want anything else, I don't think. Do this. Oops, meant to close it. Go. Push that up there. And that there, I guess. Yeah, that should be fine. Then they'll come down this way. So we'll just put some bomb towers down where we can. And then a couple drone towers. And then get this final wave started. Wow, this missile tower is such a big range. Actually gonna put some drone towers down this side. Just to kind of thin them out a little bit as they're coming through. I have a spot for another snowball tower. Another dice tower. Another 19. There we go. Not too shabby. Boulder Tower is similar to the Snowball Tower, just throws rocks instead. Flamethrower shoots fire for a little bit, and it can do an area effect. And I think I'm gonna take lightning. I like lightning more than the other towers in that bunch. Now we're up to the boss. So you see that we have a full arsenal here. If you play through all the rounds, you will have more than this. And if you go to the shops, you could have more towers. So what you could do is just pull towers out of the lineup. Come on. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and jump in because this is getting into a pretty long recording. But it is a long game. So this is also a corrupted level. This is where, if you have the money, the drone tower is so broken because you can put the drones on these parts and they'll go around. and it'll kind of just focus the boss. So the way that the boss battle is now is once you kill the boss, then the game is over. So like you could beat the boss on round 4 and the game would be over. But since I don't have much money, I will take this a little bit slower. So this is how I typically set up this this level. So I try to force them into one direction or the other. I wonder if this will work actually. If I do 2, 3, maybe that'll work. Show you how broken these towers are. It might have been patched actually, which would make it quite sad. Nope, it's still broken. So yeah, so you see the stations are moving around on the carts, but the drone towers are staying where the enemies are, and that's what makes it so hard to like. It makes it so easy to kill stuff. So we're gonna do... I wish I could have just gotten a block there. So we can put this guy here. Put this guy down here. No, we're gonna do it the other way. Down that way, and then... Oh no, okay. I'm just bad right now. Do it like that, and then like that, so that we can put a dice tower down here and get a 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. A 2. Oh man, that's funny. Seventeen's better. Take 17. And then I want to just finish off these parts here with the drones. Next, I'm gonna push these guys out that way. Make sure that they're going around. I'm gonna use those when I find the blocks for it. Just do this. Well, okay, that actually works better. And we can just push this guy further down. And then I try to take them back up around these rocks and then to the point, or to the source. Let's just do these for now, just to make sure we're safe. I'm gonna put the dice tower on these two. And then we see that the boss is slowly losing health as we go along. I'm gonna put a lightning tower down here to get some chain damage going on. But we can see that the enemies really aren't getting past this because the drones are just taking them out way out here, way out there. How do I want to do this corner? Actually, don't even need to do the corner, honestly. Can I put the dice tower down here? Put the missile tower down here because it has bigger range. And then I'm gonna start building out this part of the maze. Move this over one. So we can fit this guy in. Do that. And then we just put some lightning guys down. Yeah, we can put some drone towers too. I want to get a snowball tower down as fast as I can. There we go. There it is. Okie dokie. We do that. And then that. Oh no, that's not gonna work. I think that is fine as it is. Should try to just focus on back here. Do this dice tower. We'll do the missile tower. Do the dice tower down here just in case. Oh man, I have the worst luck. I'll just keep that. I'll push those around there. Alright, so boss is almost down. Really not too worried. Got a few more lightnings down. We actually might win it if we keep the boss alive, or keep some enemies alive. Not quite. Alright. So we just have the boss to beat, and then before it travels to my fire source, which I don't think we'll have too much trouble with. Let's actually take these out. Let's put another dice tower in. 20 critical success. Wow, I like it. Sell you and just put the missile tower down there since we need just in case we need it. Move this guy, keep them going around. And yeah, see, the boss is already down. So we just had to make it through this. The rest of the enemies, which I don't think we'll have too much trouble with. Man, this giant dice tower is really good. Oh, this one does the fire rate. Okay, that is very OP. 20 per second. And we finish it. We have 400 coins left. So yeah, that's Emberward, the demo. Yeah, plans to launch early 2024. I already have it in my wish list, and I've already put tons of hours in this game. These are all the towers that you unlock or that you find throughout the game. So I think we talked about all of them. Maybe not the fireball tower, but that's another 2x2 tower. And the frost tower is a like slowing. It kills the enemy, so it slows them down. And the scrap tower we might not have done. We might have. But yeah, that's Emberward. It's super fun. If you like tower defense, and I guess it's technically a roguelike also. But if you like tower defense, you like Tetris, you like building complicated mazes, it just hits on a lot of different things that I love in video games. So I've been putting a lot of time in it and really been enjoying it so far. I can't wait for the full release. So if you liked it, come back. I might do some more. Let me know if you want me to do more videos on it. We do have 2 other game modes to play. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in another episode.